Okay, so I've been getting a lot of comments, well, not a lot, but people have been commenting on my video asking about my INI and my FOV, so I'm going to make a video on how to change them yourself. So what I've done is I've put a link in the description to my INI that I used in that video, which is full hard INI, no trees, no bushes, like all of that stuff gone. It's really good for scouting, and I wouldn't say it's the best for PvP because some of the rocks don't render in and then you can get stuck on them. Same with some of the trees, it is quite annoying, but it still is a really good INI. I'll also put a link to another one which has the trees and bushes, but everything else is gone. So that's also a really good one I like to use. So now the FOV. So with the FOV you can use a custom FOV to have basically more view of your screen, and everything's just a bit more zoomed out so you can see more. I like to use it sometimes I like to not use it. I think it's quite nice. I think it does look nice as well, so I'm going to show you how to do that now. So here, these are all the paths to where you can change your stuff. I'll put them in the description as well, so you can just copy them so you can see them. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to go to ARK, you're going to right click it, go to properties, local files, and browse local files. So you can get out of that there. And then for the FOV, you're going to want to go to shoot a game. You're going to want to go to saved, config, Windows no editor, and it's this one here. Open this up, and this is where you can change like all your in-game settings and your sensitivity and stuff. But what we're looking for is FOV multiplier here. Now this is the max out in-game, but you can change it. I would only recommend changing it up to 50 because that's like the furthest you can go without it looking weird. But I like to go with 4.5, and that's what I had in the video. And you just save that. If you want to, you can go to properties and do read only, but I like to change mine, so I'm not going to do that. You can do that if you want to and want to keep that, or you can just, it's up to you. Okay, and now for the INI, you're going to want to go back to ARK on here, and you're going to want to go to engine, config, go all the way down to console variables. Now let me just delete all of this. So now so yours should have some writing in here. Just delete all of it. Okay. Now the link that I've sent you will download this, which is an INI with all the trees gone and stuff. What you can do is, where's it gone? Here. So you're going to want to click show in folder and then just drag that onto your desktop, and you can exit out of all that. And then now it's here, you're going to want to open up, press Control A, Control C, or just copy it all, and then paste it all in there. Now that should all be in there now, and you just want to press save. Now with the console, with the INI, I'd recommend putting on read only, because sometimes when the game updates it can just fuck about with it, and it does look a bit weird. But now you've done your FOV and your INI. Right, okay, so now that we've done that, I'm going to move on to how I played Stretch and how you can play Stretch. So what you're going to want to do is open NVIDIA control panel. Okay, now in here it should just say from your native, and then just all these different ones here. You can use these if you want, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a custom one. Before we do that, you're going to want to go to a desktop size and position. Make sure this is full screen and GPU. Okay, you want to make sure, change it. You want to make sure it's GPU and full screen, because it should be no scaling, and then your PC will have black bars. You don't want that. You want to click on full screen. Make sure you apply that, and then make sure you apply that. Go up to change resolution and press customize. So now these won't be here. Okay, I'm going to delete them. Delete that. I'm going to keep that one there because that's for Rust. So you want to press create. You want to press create custom resolution, and here it will say your pixels. So you want to keep the 1080 and change this to 1440. Now this is my stretched. Obviously you can change or set whatever you want. There are some other good ones out there, like, well, this for example, this is quite good. I used to play that, but you know, I just prefer 1440. It's not too stretched. It's not, you know, it's good. It works well with the FOV. You're gonna want to press test. Yes. Right, and that should be there, and it should be ticked. Also, make sure this is maxed out to whatever you've got. And once that's done, just press that, press OK, click on it, apply, yes, and then boom, you're stretched. And if it is messing up, make sure you have this sorted. This should be sorted. If you've not got GPU, then you can use display, but GPU is just better. Okay, now we can exit out of that. I'm going to go to options and make sure you've got this set as 1440 by 1080. It doesn't really matter, but I just like to do it. Also, make sure you got this all the way up, just in case.